Hi, this is Miss Sang from Visa in Korea. Okay, you know, day by day as the weather is getting better, except for the fine dust and yellow dust. So when you go out for the workout or the walk down the street or somewhere, please put your masks on. And also, the COVID-19 situation is a bit better during weekend, but it is still have a lot of the persons got infected. So when you go out to somewhere, and please put your masks on and avoid and gathering the 5 persons or more. Okay, so if your health is getting better, right, and you can work more. So the instruction for COVID-19 and the keeps is the most important thing, right? Good. Okay. I already posted on the regarding E7-4 and the quarter 1 and in the regular season and the information on that. So I received several questions about posting on in English version. So I just made it for you to the better understanding. So let's start. But as you know, like as the same thing that I explained, right? And there are few the documents have been requested when you applied for the E7-4 the quarter 1. So the one of the more difficult some word is 근로소득지급명세서. It's a statement of the payment of earned income. So there is a word to get and actually don't know that, but only has indicated that you must print it out from home tax. Is a government owned like a tax related things and the website. So and I will explain about how to do and also other additional like the changes or additional document for that additional document for the quarter 1. But I'm not sure the quarter 2 immigration request for the 근로소득지급명세서 one more time or not. But and other the immigration officers request for 2020 and statement of a payment of earned income, and also 2018, right? I had an experience on that. So the immigration request for the additional document is kind of a 근로소득지급명세서 even if you just issued 2019 and 2020 income certificate. So I'm not sure the quarter 2 immigration request for this 근로소득지급명세서 or not. There is a very specific additional document, and while I applied for the E7-4 with my client, so I've explained and the further details to better understand. Okay, let's start. So today I will give you lectures about the main issues when you apply for the quarter 1 E7-4 the visa. So statement of a payment of earned income in Korean 근로소득지급명세서. Right, this has indicated that on the guideline for the quarter 1 E7-4 in January, and it must be and printed out at the home tax and the website. So it was very difficult to print it out. 근로소득지급명세서, what is different from withholding tax certificate? 근로소득 원천 징수 영수증. So what is the difference? So that's why I just explained the make this one. The second one is based on the manual indicated that the is a regular application or frequent application, it doesn't matter about, and you can just apply for the E7-4 without the visit reservation. But there is a certain things that you must consider that. And if you applied for the E7-4 for Q2, okay? There is another things that immigration requests for that, but there is no indication on application and the manual, right? There is the insured list for the company, but it must be issued by the company about the 사업장 자격 취득자 명부 and the 고용보험 insurance and the national employment insurance. This is a mandatorily request for that. The last one is a status table for the foreign workers, but usually it is actually submitted after the cut-line score are released. But a certain the immigration officer the request for the status of table for the foreign workers at the time of application time. So today is all focused on the basic information. I will let you know what is the difference and the compared with 2020 application for the E7-4 visa. This is one of the difference and compared to the 2020. The 2020 and the application request for the 2018 and 2019 income certificate issued by the tax office. So even like early this year, right, 2021, and the immigration office is accepted just 2018 and 2019 income. But as you know, the basic and the information and released in January this year, based on the March 19, before and after, there is a documentation to prove your income is different before 19 and March 19, 2018 and 2019 income certificate. They check this one, but after that, right? And before the June is Q2 application need 2019 and 2020 income certificate. But Q1 season, application season is March 22 to March 25th. So in this period, which kind of document shall we submit it? The first one is 2019 income certificate. How about 2020? Immigration request for the 2020 income proof as statement of payment of earned income, 근로소득지급명세서. This is a very specific thing, so you must know that one issued by the home tax, your company cannot access to printed out 2020 근로소득지급명세서, the statement of payment of earned income in 2020. Only and the worker can access. How to? Need 공동인증서 is issued by the bank. Firstly, you have to log in the bank and you have to get this 공동인증서, but it'll be better to visit a bank and get this one and log in at your bank and using authorization and checking you are the person, and after that you can access the home tax. So it means when you access the home tax with 공동인증서, right, common authorization, and you must register and at the at a bank, and you have to open the relevant the bank and the website and register your authorization and your phone number as well. And after that, you need to register the home tax, and then you can check the PDF format of 근로소득지급명세서, statement of payment of earned income, and you have to submit it. Before you submit it, and near your company seal and the bottom of that place. So this is a very difficult to explain the all, but if I have time, I will explain. But most important thing is you need a 공동인증서, common authorization, and that kind of things. Without this, you cannot access this the home tax actually. But there is a Kakao and the wallet, you can use that. But the most of the foreigners and very difficult to checking their phone number, ID number, and their name to open the Kakao the wallet, because when you, I think you must know that when you the make your the cell phone, and depends on the branch, right, after your cell phone, and they just marked your wrong name, or the skip your some spelling and different name. If you do and different from your ARC, it cannot be accessed. So I failed 2 times, more than 2 or 3 hours, and I tried that on Sundays for my client, but failed several times. So finally, we went to a bank and make a 공동인증서, right, common authorization, and then finally we succeeded to join the home tax and print it out and submit it. This is a very important thing. Your company cannot issue through home tax for the 근로소득지급명세서. But one an immigration officer the request for the 2018 the statement of a payment of earned income as well. So that's why. But I'm not sure when you applied for the Q2 in June, immigration officer may request for 2020 and 근로소득지급명세서 or not. So that's why I just make this the presentation file, and you must know that. Second one is yes, I went to the immigration office with my client, but we already visit reservation already. So important thing is, the guidelines said that you can just visit anytime during this period. This is no problem, but I'd like to recommend you to reserve first. This is very important. But I saw the one person and tried to apply for the visit just after the get some waiting list, and but try to do that but rejected. So it depends on the officer, immigration officer, and so I'd like to recommend you to visit reservation first, right? You know that already in June, so the reserve in advance. This is my recommendations. And thirdly, the insured list for the company. The insured means are the already the registered insurance, right? This is the list is required. This is very difficult to translate into Korean, but 사업장 자격취득자 명부, right? 고용보험 issued by your company. This is a kind of a national employment insurance, but this is a little bit different from 4대 보험 가입자, right? 4대 보험 for the major insurances is different from this one, right? That one indicated that and there is a number 1, number 2, number 3, and some of the Koreans, and they has some of the 3 months average income indicated it. So based on these things, and the immigration officer may check how many Korean the full-time workers are there, right? The secondly, and based on the working time and compared to your income, they will check double time. So this is mandatorily requested, but it has not indicated on the E7-4 application and the guideline released in January, but this is mandatorily required. Okay, so when you apply for the E7-4 in the Q2 in June, you must prepare for that. But you must know that this is a very, very sensitive information contained there. So most of the company and the person in charge doesn't like to issue that kinds of a document. So this is a very important thing. You must check that. Okay. The last one is the status table for the foreign workers and 외국인 근로자 현황표. But usually it is requested when your name is on the past person, like a wait a minute. Past scores. So if you got the name under the successfully passed and the cut line score, after that immigration request and your companies and information about foreigners like a name, ARC number, and visa type. After the past the score, right, and then immigration request. But one of the immigration officers requests for the status table for the foreign workers in advance. So it depends on certain documentations are requested by the certain immigration officers. So basic requirement is very similar, but certain more detailed documentation are different from the immigration officers. Okay, so you must check that more detailed in a document. You need to prepare for that. If not, you are the company documentation preparation. The person in charge may be confused, right? Good. So I just explained the basic and what is the Q1 and the more additional the document, right? This is some of the documents is the firstly they request for the Q1, but I'm not sure they will request for the Q2 additionally in the for your 2020 income. So you must check that. This is a very important thing. So it's the E7-4 application is getting difficult right now. So I just recommend you to consult with a visa in Korea before your application. This is a very, very important and depends on the immigration offices, and the document will be changed and different, right? So the subscribe is very helpful for me and give a motivation to make a more valuable information and the lectures again. So please and push the like button and the subscribe button. This is Mr. Jang, Visa in Korea. See you next time with more valuable information on Korea immigration and visa issues. See you next time. Bye bye.